Jackson, after facing an opponent like Notre Dame, how much pride does this off the defense take in responding the right way against an explosive South Florida offense?
Yeah, obviously last Saturday didn't go the way we wanted it to, especially defensively. So this week we know we can't lick our wounds too much because we got a great opponent coming up. But our defense has a great want to know mentality. So we're on to this next game against South Florida because we know it has pretty high stakes.
You've been a part of the program for several years. What's changed the most about how you see the game or how you prepare each week with Coach Volker now as the DC?
Um, I think probably my mindset has just gotten stronger and stronger throughout the years. And a credit to Coach K and his strength staff. They're pretty resilient and do a great job in the off season of not only growing you physically but also growing you mentally as a player.
And when you think about everything you've done with the Naval Academy, what do you hope your younger teammates can take away from how you've approached the game?
I hope the younger teammates of mine can see my energy, my passion for the game, and apply it to themselves and how they attack practice. We got a special team, a lot of great senior leadership, and it's been a really fun season. Right now we're in a little slump right now, but we're looking forward to getting out of it and getting back to our winning ways. But throughout this year, I've just had a great time playing ball with the best friends you'll ever make.
Thank you.
No problem.
Scott Wyckoff. What does senior day mean to you? I mean, you've seen it from the other side. Now that you're a senior coming into this game, what does it mean to you?
Honestly, growing up like as a plebe, as a youngster, even a junior, it didn't really mean much. But now I guess being a senior, you kind of can go down memory lane and reflect on all the teams you've been a part of and all the different meetings and the off-season workouts, and you can kind of just reminisce. And going into Saturday, I know I can speak for the entirety of the senior class. We just want to go out the right way. Um, and that's with the win.
What is it about your teammates and classmates in the senior class? You guys have hung in there. Some have dropped by the wayside, but you guys have hung in there and putting together a great record in the last two seasons. What's been so special about this group?
I'd say we're pretty tight. I think that goes with just the academy and the lifestyle we have to go through here with academics and the military. But we genuinely like each other. Like we're constantly hanging out, whether it be um, in football or outside of football, and it shows on the field too. So they're guys I can trust. They're guys who I know about their families, their girlfriends, more than just football. And so when you have that connection with your teammates, you're gonna play well.
What kind of admiration do you have for your teammates and classmates who, unlike you, haven't been playing each and every Saturday, but show up to practice and play such an important role for their 4 years on the scout team?
Oh yeah, that's awesome. The scout team guys are greatly appreciated. We don't look at them any different because we have a saying in our on our team: winning and losing is shared and produced by all. So if you're part of the program, whether it be cameraman, scout team player, or a starting quarterback, you have an impact, and your role is vital in us winning and as well as us losing.
Thanks a lot. Good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
M. Nolan.
Jackson, how excited are you for next Thursday? You guys find out your service selections.
I'm pretty excited. So it's coming up. Can't believe it.
Uh, Back to USF, you made one of the biggest plays, one of the biggest home games this year. You tipping that pitch against Air Force. It's going to be another packed house. It's going to be a great environment on Saturday. How excited are you guys to play in front of your second sellout this year?
Man, I can't wait, especially being on defense. You know, we kind of can thrive off of the stadium's energy. It's a game we got to win, and we know that. And I just want to attack the way we attack practice and let the cards fall where they fall. But I think we'll be pretty good if we play our style of football.
What's going to be different about the defense this Saturday than the one we've seen in the past two games?
we're going to get off the field on third down. So we really struggled with that last Saturday. We were great first and second down, but you gotta finish the game. So we're gonna finish in that aspect. So when we get third down, we're gonna get the ball back to our offense, and special teams is going to be a weapon as well.
Thanks, Jax.
Tim mentioned it, but it was officially announced a little bit after 1 that the game now is completely sold out, including standing room only. So be another full house at Navy Marine Corps and a great atmosphere. Wags.
Jaxson, obviously, as you go into these last 2 conference games against South Florida and Memphis, the defense is going to need to step up. If you're going to win these games against very high-scoring, potent offenses, you're going to need the defense to show up. What can you all do to show improvement and to do what's necessary to put the whole?
We lost you, Wags. You completely dropped out.
Can you hear me now?
Not great, a little bit in and out. The last part of yours, though, whatever you said at the end, we didn't hear.
I was asking what the defense must do to hold both South Florida and Memphis to a reasonable number in terms of points.
We can talk about South Florida. We don't play Memphis this week. Go ahead, Jaxson.
Yeah, so South Florida has a high-powered offense. We got to do a good job on cutting the head off the snake, and their snake is Byron Brown. He's a great player. We got to wrap him up. We got to make their offense more one-dimensional, because when he's running and throwing, he can kind of be a threat. So our defense has to do a good job of team tackling, all flying to the ball, and then, like I said before, getting off the field on those third and longs.
In terms of Brown, how tough is it when you've got a guy that is such a dual threat and it can take off at any time?
It's tough, but I mean, we like those type of games, like especially being the competitors that we are. We enjoy playing against good players. So it's a threat for sure, because he can do both at a pretty high level, but it's fun. It's what you sign up for.
Coach Newberry talked on Monday about the pass defense has to improve, and you're part of that at times when you drop into coverage. What, in your opinion, must be done to get the pass coverage to the level it needs to be?
We just got to play as one unit, especially in the secondary. You got to hone in on your job specifically. So if everyone's doing their job correctly and there's one outlier in the secondary, whether that's me, the corner, or free, there's going to be a gap in our defense. So just playing team defense, knowing where your help is. And when we do that, we're a pretty good defense. So just being as one unit and using our technique.
Thanks.
Bro.
Jaxson, does it give you confidence that last year this team went through a little bit of a lull as well and came out of it on the other side playing probably its best football of the year on both sides of the ball, the way you guys finished up against East Carolina, Army, and Oklahoma? Does that give you some confidence, that you can come out of it again this year?
No doubt, Strauss. I think it's important to remember, we dropped 2 games in a row last year as well. And losing's not fun at any time, but definitely the culture of our team throughout last year and this year, we don't like losing at all. It's not normal here. We're changing those ways. And so we're still confident. We still have our moxie about us. And it's also nice having that reminder of oh, wait, last year we did the same thing and we finished strong. So if we could have gone without it, we would have loved it, but it is what it is. And now that has happened, we just want to continue moving forward and getting back to our winning ways.
Tell us a little bit about your relationship with Kenny McShane. You guys are both seniors, same position. You both want to start. You both want to play. Yet, you guys battle every day. Yet I never saw it, at least that seemed like you guys got along great. And I guess, how did that relationship work over this 4 years and especially this year?
Yeah, Kenny and I have a great relationship. He's a super smart cat who pushes me each and every day, both mentally and physically. It's nice to have him in a room where we can bounce ideas, bounce questions off each other. And at the end of the day, we just love competing. but more importantly, we both love winning. So wherever our coaches see us, whether it's him playing in 12 personnel, me playing more in space, or if he's even going to play Raider, or he's going to play kickoff return, or I'm going to play punt. The most important thing for us and as our team as a whole is to win. So that's something I really admire about Kenny. And we have a lot of fun in our room. So Coach Brown is hilarious, as you know. So we're always cracking jokes and having a good time.
And then, Friday night is the night where the seniors get up and speak. Have you thought about what you're going to say, or are you just going to kind of wing it on Friday night?
No, I have. I'm in the works of writing it up a little bit because I kind of want to be professional and have a good impact on talking to the younger players, because I remember I've gone to 3 of those things and they're pretty special. Like it's one of my favorite memories as an underclassman, listening to the older guys speak on their experiences and giving some advice that I still hold true to this day. So I'm excited. I'm in the works of writing up what I want to say.
I'm going to ask a 3A. Wags, you can yell at me for asking 4 questions. Is there anyone in the past 3 years speech that you remember more than in others that really made an impact?
I would say Gibby. Gibby had a really good one. Especially just the type of person Gibby was. He was a guy, I've never seen someone so mentally locked in as he was, and he played a lot of football for us, and he was a great player. And his senior year kind of took a little bit of ups and downs just off of playing time, moving positions, maybe not exactly how he would have saw it before his senior season, but the way he took it and the advice that he gave, and just he was the perfect professional. Like he did everything the right way, and some of the stuff he said I still remember and like to reflect on. So definitely Gibby.
Awesome. Wyatt Copeland.
How special has your relationship been with Coach Volker, especially given that now he's the defensive coordinator and he had spent so many seasons coaching linebackers, especially when you'd gotten to the Naval Academy?
Yeah, so I came in at quarterback, so I wasn't recruited by Coach Volk or anything like that. But since he took over and since I moved over to defense my sophomore year, it's been nice getting to know him. He hired a super fiery staff. Like the hiring of Coach Brown is probably, I think, besides Coach K, maybe the best hire that the Navy football program could have made. Coach Brown's the ultimate player coach. But yeah, Coach Volk is awesome. He likes to draw a bunch of schemes where the striker can come off the edge and cause havoc. So it's a lot of fun playing that position in that defense.
What's the biggest thing he's taught you from when you had gotten to the Naval Academy? And as you said, you had to transition to defense. So what's the biggest thing you've learned from him?
I would say a lead and just having playing with an edge, especially being an outside linebacker, having to play in space and also play in the trenches. You got to be a dog. You got to be physical. But with that being said, you got to be a smart player too. So you can't just run in there at times like a madman, because then you'll be out of position. So playing with progression, I think, is the most important thing that I've learned.
How do you think the leadership and discipline required at linebacker at Navy will translate to what you take on after graduation? As you mentioned, the assignments coming up.
I think it'll definitely transition in a lot of ways. I think football as a whole is the ultimate game of life. Sometimes things go your way, other times things don't. But you just got to keep going. You got to keep pushing and working hard. And I hope that it's definitely taught me perseverance. And with good work, you're just rewarded with more work. So having that mindset of just the next play mentality is something that you want to take in as you lead sailors, lead Marines, and a career of naval service.
Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Scott Wyckoff.
What does it mean to have your family and friends be a part of this day where you guys are honored, but they're also honored too?
Oh, it means the world. takes a village. There's no man who is a self-made man, and my family's been awesome. So they try to come to every game. So I'll see them here in Annapolis, like a couple days. They're my biggest fans. I can always call them, whether it be a tough practice or a great game. They've stayed the same throughout it all. So I really appreciate having my family.
So, what does it mean to you to be in a situation where you're having your senior day, such an important game where you and your classmates have helped put this team into a position where all your goals are still ahead of you and you're contending in this game for the potential for a conference championship?
I think it just makes it that much more special. Senior day alone was going to be a special game, but the fact that it's going to be sold out and you're playing against a top 25 opponent with a lot of stakes in that game, it makes it awesome. It makes it for great memories, something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. And we're just trying to prepare this week in the fashion of like, we're going to make it a good memory and win.
And what is going to be your lasting memory once you're joining the fleet of playing over your 4 years at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium?
Oh, my lasting memory is Lord willing has yet to been happened yet. So I just want to keep doing good things throughout this season and keep winning our games one at a time. But hopefully my best memory has yet to come.
Good deal. Thanks.
Hopefully that moment has me bringing you to the post-game press conference on Saturday.
Yes.
Sam Nolan.
Jaxson, what's it like with your dad? His alma mater, the Dukes, are picking up some college football playoff love. You guys contending for a spot in the CFP. What's that back and forth been like?
Oh, it's been good. Yeah, JMU is a great program. They've been a great program for a while now. But I'd be remiss if I don't really pay too much attention. I'm just watching film and stuff. But my dad likes to give me a hard time saying that when they did play Navy, they actually beat Navy and he scored a touchdown in that game. But I wasn't playing at that time, so that's probably why he scored.
I love it. Team wide, what has you guys so dialed in for this Saturday beyond the stakes? What's one thing that you seniors really want to cherish about this day?
I think we, not being like cringy or cliche, but we want to cherish our time together. Just knowing that after this season, we're going to go separate ways. And, in the society of having a phone and Instagram and all that stuff, like you can still stay connected, but it's going to be different because these cats I see day in and day out. So I'd say probably just cherishing our time as a senior group together is the most important thing.
Recently, Landon was named a semifinalist for the Chuck Bednarik Award. How does he make your life and the rest of your defense's life easier eating up double teams?
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Especially those inside linebackers love Landon. But yeah, he's a great player. He's constantly getting double teamed, and to be able to get pressure with three as a person who plays in the secondary is a gift. And yeah, I hope he wins it.
Thank you.
Wags.
Jaxson, what can you say about the legacy the senior class has left? You came into, you're part of a program that had 4 losing seasons in a row, and now you're going to leave with having posted 2 winning seasons, hopefully 2 Commander-in-Chief trophy championships.
Yeah, it's exciting and it's great to talk about. But yeah, we're trying to beat South Florida, and the word legacy kind of throws me off a little bit just because we're in the middle of the season. But it's something I'll definitely reflect on after the season. But this senior class is special and has done some things, which is awesome. But we have so much more work to do. So I think it will go for an even better story in February when we can talk about what we really did. But I don't want to jump the gun at all.
Well, what do you think there is about this senior class that made them so determined to turn things around?
I would say it starts with losing. No one likes losing. It's not a lot of fun. And this senior class has some athletes. I think it'll go down to be remembered as one of like the most athletic and explosive classes that Navy's ever had. We got a great quarterback. We got a lot of offensive weapons and a lot of defensive weapons. And we knew that as underclassmen. And we just knew if we continued to work hard and keep our noses down and just work, that eventually we would see the gains and see the results of that.
All right, thanks, Jack.
Jaxson, Tim asked you about your excitement about service assignment, but he didn't ask what did you put in for? What was your number one choice?
I put Marine Air, so hopefully I'm bald in a couple days.
I hope so as well. Does anyone else have any questions for Jaxson? All right, thanks a lot, Jaxson. Great job.
Thank you. Have a good one.